I thought, do I need another gimbal? I don't even use the one I've got. And I was wrong. There's quite a few things about the Insta360 Flow that make it really great for solo creators. That's the plus side. On the other hand, as an experienced Insta360 creator, there's a couple of little things missing here, which ideally I wish they'd introduce. I don't think it would be too hard to do so, and I know people are using other apps to add the effect I'm talking about. More on that later. First, let me give you a rundown on why I think the Flow is great for solo creators, and why I think it's probably the best smartphone gimbal available out there at the moment, meaning it's coming to Japan in my camera bag in August. Now, this isn't a comprehensive review, there's plenty of those out there, or a how-to guide. This is more my opinion on what stands out for me, what I like about it, and what I think could use a little tweaking to get it right for me as an Insta360 and smartphone user who isn't so much into gimbals. Let's dive in. Now let's talk about Insta360. They've been dominating the market with their innovative products, from little 360 phone cameras to full-on 360 cameras, tiny action cameras, and even bigger modular action cameras. Not to mention, they also have the best webcam I've ever seen and a lot of amazing accessories. They just keep coming out with incredible stuff. And now we come to the gimbal, which they call the Flow. Let's give credit where it's due for the design. This is pretty cool. It's actually really nice. They put the battery and all the gear away to make space for something really cool just here. You don't have to worry about bringing an extra tripod and screwing it in. It's already built into the bottom. If you need to attach it to another tripod or mount, there is a screw thread on the bottom. It's just super convenient. It also folds down so small that you can stick it in your pocket. I mean, if you have big pockets, that is. But it won't take up too much space in your bag, which is great. Now, this touch wheel is really cool. You can swipe your finger around and it changes to all your different modes. It also gives you a little bit of that haptic feedback too. There's a zoom wheel here too, so when you're using the Insta360 app, you can zoom in if you need to. You can even make it do other things like a cool Inception-y vibe here. This isn't unique, but it has a great extending selfie pole too. But the great thing is that you can adjust it to your needs. Get the perfect selfie when walking or lean over for something creative. It's totally up to you. In a crowded area and you need a bit of a boost, this will do the trick. Or you can get those low shots without having to crouch down too much. And if your phone battery is dying, just plug it into the Flow and get it charged up. Now let's talk about the real game changer, stabilization. Yes, a lot of gimbals out there claim to have 3-axis stabilization, but this one just takes it a step further. It uses Insta360's flow state technology to counter those pesky little micro jitters that can occur when your phone's built-in stabilization clashes with the gimbal. So the result is ultra smooth footage that's a feast for the eyes. And of course, we can't forget about the app. Insta360 has always been top-notch when it comes to their app, and the Flow gimbal is no exception. Just connect it to the app and you're in for a treat. You can zoom with the zoom wheel, change resolutions and modes with ease, and they even have suggested shots and tutorials to help you up your creative game. Okay, now let's talk tracking. Now, other gimbals offer tracking, but it's not always accurate or smooth. Well, guess what? The Insta360 Flow gimbal takes it to a whole new level. Just highlight the person or subject you want to track and it will follow them with precision. Even if there are other people in the shot, just highlight the person or subject you want to track and it will follow them with precision. Even if there are other people or objects in the way, it will recapture them and continue to track. It's like having your own personal cameraman. Now, this is the deal maker for me. It's the ability to control the recording of the flow from a distance using hand gestures and remaining confident that it's going to capture you well. Here's what I would change. I love the time shift or hyperlapse and time lapse functions to also have the ability to render with motion blur like other Insta360 cameras. I know that some people have been using CapCut to add motion blur in post, but I really like to have that included in the app. I've written to Insta360 asking for that to be added, and we shall see. But just a hat tip to Insta360 for sending me this device to try out and share my opinion with you all. And there you have it, folks. The Insta360 Flow Gimbal, a must-have tool for content creators and adventure enthusiasts on your travel missions. I highly recommend it. Make sure to stay tuned for my channel for more awesome gear reviews and exciting announcements. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.